one. And I definitely believe that that's one thing that the occupiers will be working toward, and I hope that this is something that we will realize as a country very soon. See, I had three things in mind. The second thing is related to that. As I'm aging, I'm viewing the fact that there are certain points in time where um, people are going to need health care. I mean, need living space at their old age where they need help with their living standards. And I believe that the government should at least allow every individual to have at least one room of privacy and not have to be put two people in a room. I have a friend that is very restricted, about what she can have. Like your whole life, you've got to divide it, and half a closet. You have very little belongings. This is how you got to live out the rest of your life. I think everybody at least deserves one room, and this is something that I would like to propose to certain organizations, the state or the government or whatever, to work toward that. And there was a third thing, but I'm going to move on. If I think of the third one, I'll come back. If you don't mind.
Thank you, Mary. Two on stack.
Isn't that one? Blue and green.
Blue and green. I'd like to see a blue and green world.
less gray. More blue and green.
What's blue and green mean? You say you want to say blue and green world.
People who critique this movement talk about it as being a socialist movement. And I said, what's wrong with socialism? The other thing is that I believe that these group of young people are so intelligent enough to develop some kind of combination of capitalism and socialism, which will put both of the structures in place. And I'm proposing that as something for you to think about and create and come up with, so that everybody's objectives could be realized. Oh, that was my third one.
Thank you. Roland, was there anything else? Blue and green. Number 3 on stack.
That's me, is it? Okay. All right. And I don't know what blue and green means because I'm too old, I think.
It's abstract
I don't know what it means.
poetry.
Oh, abstract.
Abstract poetry.
Yeah. Okay. All right. When you're 64, you just can't say blue and green. You know what you're talking about. I didn't understand that. But I want to say that I am very proud of each and every one of you. And I want to say the world that I would have, students would have adequate education. There would be no child really left behind. And I don't mean by program, but just because our hearts are pure enough that we want to see each and every child to reach its potential. It should not be if you go to this school or if you're in that area that you have the kind of curriculum that helps you to live in this society. Other thing is like Mary said, is I want to see a world where we take care of our elderly, where we revere our elderly, where money doesn't say whether you get a good place to live or not. We can walk in rest homes today, and if you got a little money, that thing looks like a little country club. If you don't, you can walk over here and you can smell a smell that says somebody's sick in here. It shouldn't be that way in this country. This is a very rich country. I wish for us to have a government that really is about people and not about greed and avarice and always taking away from the least of these. We talk about the millionaires and we talk about the middle class, but we don't do a whole lot for the poor. And we have the poor and the working poor. We have moms and dads who are working every single day and cannot meet the standard of living, no matter what they do. So I would like to see a government of people loving each other, regardless of whether your hair curls this way or curls that way, or whether your skin color is this or that. I am so tired of us dividing ourselves, just categorizing ourselves all the time. And that's what we do. If we can't fix it, then we name it and classify it. So I'm tired of that. So that's what I want. I just want us to love one another and really do what we can do.
Yeah.
I think I was next on stack.
4.
4, right here. I think a lot of our problems lie in the fact that we have massive governments all over the world ruling over masses of people. We have governments of 1.5 billion people, and this one we have 300 million people. I'd like to see a movement like this turn into a worldwide secessionist movement, and we form just a worldwide coalition of micronations, and all those defense budgets go to the people. That's it.
5 on stat.
Executive?
You're up. 5 on stat.
Oh, you're doing complicated
Hold on, call it. We got stack going. Hold on.
I was somewhere in the mix. I'm not sure. Maybe in that.
Yeah,
in that
we're
vicinity.
working our way on.
I suppose I'd just like to see a more equitable distribution of the Earth's resources. It seems like there's this perception of scarcity that, oh, some people don't have enough, or some people don't deserve access to certain resources because there's not enough to go around, but that isn't true. The Earth's very abundant. The energy coming in from the sun is outrageously abundant. There's plenty of energy and resources for all 7 billion humans on Earth. We need to find a way to order our affairs so that people have equal access to those resources so that they can achieve their station in life according to their ambitions and dreams, and not be limited by economic factors, social factors, and we need to have more reverence for this beautiful planet that we live on. We shouldn't be having such disrespect for the material resources that we use and discard so carelessly. We should have a